Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Today? It's tonight for me. So it's been a few days. Like I spent almost 2 months of doing a video pretty much every single day, if not multiple videos a day. And I've gotten quite used to that. And then I didn't take a vacation or anything. It just, I just didn't, like, I don't even have a good excuse. I think I was just trying to, like, my best reasoning that I can think of is that I was just trying to finish up a few things. One being what I have to show you today, which is right here. I'll show you in just a second. And I'm back. I don't have a good, I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure to come back now because I know I'm going to be chatty over the next few days. I already know that. I don't have anything particular in mind. Like, I know I will have the movie marquee update for you one of these days coming up. I know I'm probably going to, like, one of the projects that I decided to frog, I think I'll probably do a video where I just, like, frog and chit chat. I think that will probably be Thursday's video most likely because, Thursday's a big event for me, like a big anniversary for me. For those of you who've been around the channel for multiple years, Thursday will be Winston's birthday. He would have been 18. And I do believe in celebrating his life and being happy and all that. I'm still sad and I still miss my little Muppet every single day. No joke, every single day. I talk to him and everything, but I know I'm going to want to talk to you guys and hang out with you guys. And so Thursday will be his 18th birthday, would have been his 18th birthday, however you want to put it. So that'll probably be the video that day. Just maybe nothing but talking and frogging and talking some more. We'll see. But anyway, what I have today, what I've been working on. I'm very excited. I wanted to have it done for the Stranger Things make-along, even though, I mean, obviously I'm not, like, entering my own make-along for, anyway. Which, by the way, I forgot to email you, Christine, but your prize has been mailed out. It's on the way. I think that's the one that should be there Thursday. Speaking of Thursday, I mailed Christine's package out and I mailed a package out to Rose. Surprise, this is the first time you're hearing of that. Sorry, Rose. One of them will be there Thursday and one of them, anyway, nobody cares about that, right? Except for Christine and Rose, I know. Thursday should be with the day. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. The Stranger Things make-along is what I was hoping to have this done for. I'm so excited because this was so out of my comfort zone, you guys. And I only told like 3 people that I was working on it even to begin with because I was pretty sure I wasn't going to finish it. And if I did, I was pretty sure I wasn't going to like it. But I did both. Like, I finished it and I like it. I'm really actually very excited about it. If you remember a while back, I had bought some Premier Home cotton in like a black denim color and a blue denim color. And I said I was working on something and I was looking for a pale person's flesh tone, which I had bought a skin tone and it just wasn't like right. So I ended up not using it. I know I actually did. I put that in one of my giveaways because I was like, I'm not going to use this. Somebody else can benefit from it. good day for everybody. And I ended up finding something that I already had that I didn't even have to go looking for. I ended up using Red Heart in the color, like, what is it called? Like beige, or I don't think it's called nude. But something, the really skin colored toned one, which I've had the whole time I've had, because I used it in the Doctor Who scarf that I knitted for my friend Jamie. So that being said, hopefully you guys will be able to tell who this is when you see it. Are you ready? I made him. I made Eddie. I know the hair is probably crazy, but I'm pretty proud of it, actually. This is the denim colored cotton, and this is the black, like the denim colored black for the jeans. See, I even put his knee patches in with the skin underneath. I made, hopefully it doesn't blow out too bad, but I made his little shoes. And this is crochet thread that I did his laces with, obviously. And I also kind of sewed around the bottom so that it would make a sole, kind of. Make it flat, make it obvious where the bottom of his shoe was. And then most of this is just scrap. This is like a Red Heart with Love, probably, or maybe it's, and I love this yarn, something like that. It could have been from my White Mainstays even that I had gotten gifted. It's just a soft white acrylic yarn anyway. And this is some black, I love this yarn. No, it isn't. It's some black Red Heart with Love that I had a scrap ball of. And then his hands, I was so proud of his hands because he even has little thumbs. I didn't take the thread and sew in fingers because I just felt like I was so happy with how the hands came out. I just knew I would end up messing up finger details if I put 4 fingers in there. But like, I was so proud of his little thumbs, because remember now, those of you who do dolls and amigurumi and stuff, I don't do dolls and amigurumi and stuffed animals, and I do not, like, I'm not good at it. I am not patient enough with it. I'm not skilled at it whatsoever. This is not a pattern. I just freehanded it, so I'm even more like proud of it. So yeah, so I was pretty proud of everything. His little, the Hellfire Club, I did not write out Hellfire Club on it, but the little demon face, that is, I actually had a sewing kit, and these were like the remnants of my yellow and red and black threads. I actually no longer have yellow, black, and red thread. I'm just going to end up getting another sewing kit to keep around for patching up clothes and sewing on buttons and such. Because I'm almost out of my colors of thread for that. But I just kind of freehand embroidered the little demon face and filled it in the best I could with sewing thread one day. And then he's got little safety eyes for his eyes. He's got a little profile, so he's got a nose that sticks out. His mouth is just another little piece of black, Red Heart with Love, just the same stuff as his shirt. His shirt is the whole, like white, the sleeves that turn into the black sleeves. It's like my actual Hellfire shirt is white, and it's, the baseball shirt or whatever style. I did that with the shirt, and if I wanted to, like, his arms aren't posable or anything, but if I wanted to, like, move his arms around enough, his little jean jacket does come off. I don't want to, because his shoulders are a little bit wonky, like they're squared off just a little too much. He doesn't have a body underneath everything. His I made his head and his neck is kind of inside of here sewn into the shirt, and then the shirt is stuffed. The pants were stuffed. I did sew a little like, this is gonna sound bad, I sewed a little flesh patch behind the tears in the knee when I just crochet chained, you know, holes in the knees. And then I stuffed the pants, and then I sewed the shirt to it so that it would look like it kind of draped down just a little bit over it. And then I did the same thing where I made the shoes kind of tucked. I made the tongue come up, like the tongue comes up over the pants so they look like they are tucked over the shoes. And then I just sewed those. So like I said, he doesn't have like a little body underneath here. The body is just the stuffing in the clothes, but this is removable if I wanted to remove it. And then getting back to what I was saying with the face, he has like a little profile because the face was just a circle around, but the nose I did like kind of like a double puff stitch. Like basically there was 2 puff stitches in a row. And how did I do that? Instead of closing up the puff stitch, I did like all 5 of the double crochets and continued, and I did that twice and continued on my round. No, did I do that? How did I do that, you guys? Because I closed it up on the second round by doing like another set of them and closed them up. It's 2 rows worth of puff stitchiness is what it is to make a bobble basically on his face for a nose. So it's a little odd looking, but like I said, it's not a pattern. It's just something that I did, and I decided at first he wasn't going to have a nose, and I was like, you know what? I think I can put a nose on him. I think that he could have like a little profile going on here, and he does. It's like if you pull his hair back, he's got a little profile. He's good. I could probably put his hair in a ponytail and he'd still look normal. And then his hair, I was going to kind of like unravel all of this or like brush it out kind of, but I also like the way it looks like this too. And I think maybe even over time it could, because it's kind of starting to do it already just from the last like couple days. But so I think it may do it naturally on its own anyway, because I keep constantly like messing with it. But these are just long strands of Heartland, Lion Brand Heartland. I forget the name of the color, but it's the brown color. And I used that because it's kind of got a little bit of a highlight color to it. So like to me, that looked like hair, like if my hair is out in the sun, my hair is basically like a dark color. But if my hair is out in the sun, it's got some highlight colors. I mean, it's also got a little bit of glitter color in it too, where the silver is starting to come in. But which Damon said, we were talking about it one day, how it was there, and Damon said, it's actually not gray, it's silver. It's like you have glitter in your hair. And I was like, I will take that. I like having glitter in my hair. But you know, there's not one tone to it. So instead of having just a flat toned hair, this has got the little, like, granted, it's a little bit more highlighty than mine and more than Eddie's hair, but it gives it a little bit of life and character, and I really like it. And then I just stuck this felt so barbaric. Let me tell you what, I just stuck my crochet hook through his head and put the things on and pulled it through and cinched it, each strand like that. That's why it's so bushy looking, because each one is singularly, you know, done. I'm sure everybody does it like that, is my guess. So like, it's probably not news to anybody who's done a doll before. Till he had this mop of hair, and then I gave him a little bit of a bang haircut because Eddie has bangs. And I was gonna go through it. I think I did actually trim a little bit down this way also, you know, just to kind of give it a little bit of a style, but I also left it pretty wild and long And yeah, that's Eddie. I love him so, and I learned when I was talking about Dizzy and his floppy neck, like his head isn't dead floppy or anything, but it's floppier than I have to be super careful with it. And I'm still not going to take Eddie and like headbang him or anything like that. But I did structure his neck. His neck's nowhere near big enough to put like a curler in it or anything like that. And frankly, I did this at like 4 in the morning. So what I did was I had his head mostly stuffed, and I took, from our junk drawer, I took toothpicks, and I took a big wide bundle of them. Like, I don't know how many, 10, maybe 12, maybe 8. I don't know exactly how many. And I bundled them all together until it was the thickness of his neck. And I used packing tape, and I taped all the way around it. And then I taped the top and I taped the bottom. So it was a little package basically of the toothpicks. And then I stuck it up into the stuffing, and then I stuffed all the way around it. So his neck is still stuffed also. And then I just kept stuffing. So his neck is solid, and it's really not going anywhere. Like, I had him sitting somewhere like this, and I mean, he was planking. Like, he's all good. He's not, again, I'm not going to like throw him around or like headbang him or anything like that, but he's pretty structurally solid compared to Dizzy. Although I love you, Dizzy. I'm just, I made mistakes. I'm sorry. I love you. But yeah, so I'm super proud of him, you guys. Like, hopefully you like him too, at least enough to give the video a thumbs up instead of a thumbs down. David thinks that Walmart might sell the little doll stand things that will go around him so he can stand up in it. If not, I'm sure Joann's or someplace probably does. And I think he's going to hang out with Pete back here. Pete's right there. He's just so tall you can't see. Pete was a gift from Bella. Oh, I got fiber. Sorry. Fiber in my tongue. So I think Pete and Eddie are going to be buddies. 'Cause I love him so much. I can't envision parting with him actually right now. Yeah. And like I was talking to Samantha from Amethyst Craftworks. Hi, Sam. And we were talking about writing the pattern for it, which I at this point am incapable of doing because I don't really know what I did, like, honestly. But if I ever do it in the future, I might try to. If nothing else, so that I have the record of it, because I was telling her I wouldn't mind making like a Hopper and a Steve and a Dustin and a Robin and, and having like my little gang of Stranger Things favorites and stuff, and branching out and having a whole gang of stuffies of them, of all of my own. So we'll see what that one day brings. At this moment in time, I don't want to see an amigurumi again. I started this either right before the Stranger Things make-along or just after it started, and I'm just now finishing it. Not that the actual crocheting took me that long. I think there's probably like maybe 4 days of crochet time in here, but I do like quite a bit of it. And then he would sit there like on my desk. Eddie's legs and torso and head and feet have been just sitting there, not together. Like his legs have been stuffed and they've just been sitting there. Like, he had half his hair on for a while. His hands were sewn into his shirt. Eventually I did sew his feet onto his pants, so they were sitting there together. And then, like, just two nights ago or so, I just decided to finish it, but like, I got it finished! Yay! So yes, Eddie is done. Hopefully, like I said, I hope you guys knew who it was before I had to say it. But yeah, anyway, very excited. And I did want to show you before I go. Brief backstory, something David made. He made it for me. I'm so excited to get on my day off too. I think I'm going to get this completed. It's like a collaboration between David and I. Probably since I was like, I bet since I was 16. So for absolute ever. I've seen the desk calendars, I guess, that are it's like a little, maybe a wooden box or whatever it may be contained in. But there's a couple of blocks that you can turn for whatever day of the month combination it is. And then there's the month on some blocks usually, right? Not a countdown calendar. I've seen plenty of those. I'm talking about the actual day of the month. So you can make it to say January 15th or October 12th or, whatever, right? I've seen plenty of them in just regular office type themes. I've seen summer themes on a few of them. I've never in my entire life ever, and I mean every time Michael's has new stuff, every time Joanne's has new stuff, every time. I've even checked Hobby Lobby for fall themed ones because I would accept that. I tried looking on eBay before. I never checked Amazon, but I digress. I wanted a Halloween themed one of those so bad it hurt. Like for like I said, basically my whole adult life. And could never find one. So, I don't remember if I showed you in the shopping trip at Menards, but I found these blocks. First of all, I found these blocks. There is this block. There is this block. There is a ghost. And there is a Dracula, right? Maybe a bat, but I think it's a vampire, so I'm gonna call him a Dracula. So, and because we had a Frankenstein. So a ghost, a pumpkin, a Frankenstein, and a Dracula, right? Now, they're painted on every side of the square, but they're blank on the other side. Well, this one has stickers on this side, so I'll have to take the stickers off, and that's fine. I'll do that. Face, blank sides. So I tell David, I could have where I put numbers on, and I'd probably have to have three blocks, because we'd have to have, at some point we'd have to have like July 22nd or November 11th, or so I'd have to have 2 1s, 2 2s, but regardless, whatever. And I really like the look of all these. I couldn't decide anyway, even if I could do 2 of them. So I bought all 4 of them, and I was like, if I can make a container for them somehow, I could have them where like the month was displayed on something else, and the faces were displayed, and the days. You get it, right? You get it. You're smart. So let me put these back now. Yeah, oh, I'm so excited. David surprised me this morning because he went back to Menards. Did I mention that my husband does woodworking? He went back to Menards. He had measured my blocks. He made me this. Inside of here are a bunch of these. And right now they're just, bare naked wood. There's what, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's 10 of them, but there could be front and back sides for January, February, whatever. I plan to leave one of them painted, but painted blank, so it can be down at the bottom or the top or whatever each time. They're held very nicely on this little ledge. And then he made it so that on the back, when I'm ready to change them each day, I can just push them out and change them however I need to change them. So whatever number pops up, I can always have 2 faces, 2 monster faces, and 2 numbers. And the frame is going to be painted black. This is my collaboration part. I'm painting this black. I'm going to be painting all of these and then lettering them with the months. And then I'm going to number the backs of all the blocks so that I have not a countdown, so that I have a calendar. Pretty flipping excited, you guys. Like, that's wonderful. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful that David thought to do that, because never in a million years will I ever be able to woodwork my way into anything like that. I am just not handy with stuff like that. But and I have Eddie. So just thought I would share our makes with you guys. I will keep this. I see I talked on quite a bit. See, I was gone for a week and now I come back and I have to make like 25, 30-minute videos. Anyway, yeah. So also, before I forget, because I am going to forget otherwise, we are like 90 subscribers away from 3,000. So if you watch my videos and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Now's the time. Now would be a great time. Yeah, like 3,000, there's 3,000 of us, you guys. Almost 3,000. That's insane. We are 3,000 strong. Anyway, I just thought that would be like a mind-blowing fact to bring up. Yeah. All right, I will actually let you go. I will talk to you very soon. And yeah. All right. I love you guys. Bye.